Hey guys, guess what we're doing today? No, it's not cross-country skiing. It's frame connectors. Oh, where these come from? Well, they came from. Okay guys, we're out here in the shop and we got something from the UPS man. We've also got another totally awesome part. It's a Fireball PS91 coil. The Mad Porter bought a crashed up 86 GT and this happened to be in it, and he said that would be perfect on the Trojan horse because it looks freaking awesome. It goes right along with the car. Actually, it looked good on Krusty too. We'll have to think about that. That might be more of a Krusty piece. We also got something from the UPS man. This is probably one of the more boring parts that we've gotten. Everyone's wondering what it is. Is it something magical? Is it something awesome? Nah, it's just a piece of crap frame connectors. You know, just junk. That's actually kind of a nice coating on it, or paint or whatever. Anyway, yeah, just, you know, crappy old frame connectors. In all honesty, you can basically run down to your local metal supply place and get some metal and just do the same thing, but we claim for some reason we felt like spending some money. I'm still not sure why exactly why I bought these instead of just going down and getting some metal, but oh well, we got them now. So, you know, it's $60. That's free shipping. And, you know, it even comes with instructions. Woo. Comes with some nuts and bolts, or some nuts, and some instructions, and maybe even a nifty sticker, but who knows. Anyway, it's got the seat braces. This is, you know, common garbage. The only thing about these is that you are probably going to have to bend them a little bit. If you have a vise, you have to, because of the way the frame rails drop and stuff, so sometimes you got to get put a little tweaking in them, but we'll get to that. We also got to sand off or use the wire wheel to get off the coating, so, you know, you can't weld paint. And then of course we got to do the same thing on the car. So anyway, boom, that's what we got, and we're fixing to start working on our cylinder heads again. So let's get to work. All right, now that we've got that cleared up, this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be putting our subframes on. I've already got a grinder with a flapper wheel and cleaned some of the paint off, because welding and paint don't go together. We've still got to jack the car up, and we've still got to clean up the area where we're going to be welding to with our nifty Harbor Freight welder, which is crap. Now, I probably won't show you the welds because they look terrible. Just picture the worst welds that you've ever seen, and that'll pretty much be what's on there. But hopefully it'll hold it all together and whatever. So on a side note, you could take this to an exhaust shop and get it done and save yourself maybe a little bit of money, a little bit of hassle by go ahead and have them clean this up so they don't have to do it. Also, the undercarriage of the car, have it cleaned up. And if, again, like I said, these things sometimes need to be bent, have as much of the work done as possible so that when you get there, all they have to do is weld it. And you can probably get it done pretty cheaply. I want to say I had a set done. It's been some years ago, but I think they charged me $20, but I had it ready to go. It took them more time to put it on the lift than it actually did to weld it. So, anywho, we need to jack our car up and get these fitted. Get them bent up a little bit, and then get them welded on. On a side note, I don't like to buy tools that much. You know, I guess every guy likes to buy tools, but I hate doing it. But it does help to have the right tools for the job. Having a decent jack that can get some height, some decent jack stands that can get the height if you're working on a pad or whatever, to be able to get the car up high enough to actually work under it is a huge thing. Nothing's more frustrating than trying to do a job on a car and not having the proper tools. That will drive you crazy. It is very discouraging, in all honesty. So that's just a little retarded tech tip that basically everyone knows, but I guess it never hurts to say sometimes when Harbor Freight or wherever you shop is running a sale on a good jack with lift, or some 3-ton or 6-ton, wherever they are, jack stands, some taller ones, when you need that extra little bit, it's worth it just to go ahead and spend a little bit of money and get them. You won't be into them that much, and they'll pay for themselves when you need them. So anyway, enough of that. Let's. All right. Operation Subframe is in full swing. Jack is doing a quality control check on it right now. I think we're not doing too good. Did we pass? Huh? Was that what? Yes? No? Oh, normally he's very vocal about what he sees going on, but we've got our front mashed up against the frame rail. I didn't use the seat support on the passenger side because we race cars. We don't have passengers. Passengers, no, we don't carry passengers. Yes, that's right. Jack didn't like passengers talk. Okay, let me get back to work. And you know what? It's getting really close to lunchtime, and you guys know I'm down with the lunch. So let's get this Harbor Freight and let's overload this thing, get some stuff going. All right, we'll be back. One down, one to go. Oh, here comes Jack. Holy crap. Yeah, and he looked just as terrible. Oh my goodness. You guys may remember in one of the earlier videos I said if my regular day job didn't work out, I'd be a body man. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, a welder and a fabricator, that's not gonna work for me. I am terrible. So, but that one's on. I shook it around by hand, which I know that probably replicates the amount of torque this motor puts out. And everything was sturdy, the whole car was shaking. So we'll see if they stay together. We'll check them out again after we've done a few hits and see how they look. Crusties are the same way, so who knows. Anyway, let's get back. I gotta get the other side done, so it's almost lunchtime. We gotta go. Hey, the Mad Porter happened to be over here in town, stopping by one of the rubber specialty places to get some line or something, and he dropped off this mirror from the 86 GT that he bought that was wrecked. Of course, it doesn't it is a manual. All right, and he didn't give me the inside piece, but you know, hey, beggars can't be choosers. It looks better than what we did have there, which was nothing but some tape. Now, granted, at the junkyard, if we can find a newer, an 87 and up, we'll get the correct mirror. But until then, it at least gives us a mirror that we can adjust to see our back tire when we're doing our burnout, our other side. I hate being able to just see one side. So anyway, hey, look at this cosmetic. This thing is almost fully restored. We are getting very close to that happening. So yeah, we had to do a little massaging because the mirror got torn off. So there was a few, it was not fitting quite right, but we fixed it. So technically speaking. So anyway, all right guys, let me get off here. We gotta get back to work. I got the frame connector welded on, and we did have a really good lunch. It was delicious. All right. And boom. There we go, guys. We've got our ski trip is over. We've got our subframes all welded on. They look like complete crap, but you know, everything we have looks like complete crap, but as long as it works, that's all that truly matters to us. So we readily admit that we're terrible welders, but you know, we just saved ourselves. I talked to Pirate Mike. He said the last set he had welded on, and that was within the last year, it was $40. So we saved ourselves $40, I guess. We'll see. Anyway, we got our mirror on. You guys saw that. And now we're going to put on the magical fire-breathing PS, or whatever the heck that coil is, and we're fixing to light these sparks. Might just melt the spark plugs right in the heads for that much power. And it's got a chrome bracket with a lot of rust on it, so it's pretty sweet. So anyway, let me turn you guys off. We got a job completed, and let's get back to work and start on something else that's even more boring than this. All right, we're out. That right there, that could power a small town if this was to fire it up. I'm actually fixing to hook the battery up. I should probably be careful when I fire it up, make sure I don't electrocute the motor. So, wish me luck, guys. Well, guys, the fireball is dead. We stuck it in, and it tried to fire one time, and then it wouldn't start. So we had to go back to the stocker. Now what we could do is we could put our stock coil in that totally awesome looking bracket. But anyway, the fireball is a dud. Now it's going to become a bowling ball. We're going to throw it off to the side. So anyway, oh well. That just goes to show you, don't buy used coils, buy new. And I mean, this one was free, it was given to me, but there we go, it's dead. All right, let's get back to work. Okay guys, we're back out here, and as you know, we've done our subframe connectors. Our fireball coil was a flame out, and our next mod was really, and I apologize for the wind noise because it is kind of windy today, and I don't know how the audio is going to turn out. But anyway, what we were originally going to do, our next modification was going to be the cylinder heads. Well, you know, due to some unforeseen issues, scheduling and this and that, just bottom line is we're going to make another track trip, but we're not going to have the heads on. We just got kind of caught in scheduling and things like that, so it is what it is. The good news is we're going to go back to the track. We're going to make some more passes, we're going to bank some gears, we're going to have some fun. The bad news is we're not going to go with any big time modification. I mean, our heads was the next deal. So, but what we are going to do is we're going to, I'm pretty sure we hadn't done it yet, but we're fixing to work on it right over there. We're going to take the ported upper off of the drag van, and we're going to put it on the old Trojan here. Now, granted, we're still going to have the stock lower, which that's fine, or the GT40 lower, Explorer lower, and we'll still have stock heads, So I guess this is kind of a baby. What will it run? Is it going to make any difference at all? I'm not 100% sure what the Mad Porter did to that intake. He took a little bit of runner length out of it, but he did get too crazy because we were going to put it in the van, and he did a little porting inside of it. So all we're going to do is swap the upper. And is that going to gain us anything? We might, after we get into the swap and get it going on, we may put our 75mm throttle body on. I really want to do all that at once, but we'll know. I'll make obviously another clip to put into this one if we end up doing that. So I guess I'm doing a mini what will it run with a ported upper. Maybe a different throttle body. I know, that's great, huh? So anyway, all right. Well, I've had lunch, so it's time to get back to work. See you guys. All right, guys. We're fixing to start taking our upper off. And as you can see, in the van, things are a little bit easy to work on. We can, especially on the back side of it, once we've got the doghouse off. This is actually how we race it, too. It is loud. So, anyway, this is what we're going to be putting on. I'll have it off here in a few minutes. And yeah, so a squirrel done ate him an acorn under there, little rascal. Jack's gonna have to get up on security around here. So anyway, let me shut this off. It takes like 2 minutes. Well, not 2 minutes, probably about 15 minutes to take this intake off. So let's get to work. Whee! All right, guys, we're back, and it's the end of the day. So what we got accomplished, we got our subframes on, we had a coil failure, and we got the ported upper intake swapped from the van onto this, and we got the van running again with a regular Explorer intake, and we also put our 75 BBK throttle body. I mean, it was laying there, and we took the 76 CNL off of Teresa's car and put on this car, put the 73 on her car, just give us a little bit more airflow. Now it's kind of windy, so I don't know how the audio is going to turn out. The wind noise could be a real problem. So yeah, the wind's blowing. So anyway, it's even rocking you guys a little bit. Do you feel like an earthquake? So anyway, let's look at the intake real quick. It's nothing fancy. And here we go. It's just been ported inside some. I think it had a tiny bit of runner link taken out of it, but nothing drastic. Again, we got the 75 on, and we got the 76 CNL. We'll put the boom tube on at the track. So I guess this would be a mini what will it run. So if you'll remember, the last time we were at the track, our best pass was our last pass of the day, and we went a 771 at 87.9. The weather this particular go around is not quite going to be as good, I don't think. I think the humidity will be up a little bit. So are we going to run any faster? It's a mini what will we run? Are we going to run any faster or not? So I don't know. I haven't driven the car. I'll do a little in-car video, you know, so the butt dyno, whatever. So anyway, but we got it all done, this little bit done today. We still got to do our other cylinder head, and we're fixing to get back on that. And hopefully Big Tony won't show up, because that guy, man, you talk about a problem. Can't do anything when he's around. So anyway, we'll see you guys later. Till next time. Okay, guys. This is a test drive of our upper intake. I think I just maybe saw an undercover cop. Or maybe not. Hard to tell. magic and then there's smoke, well, that's pretty much what we're doing. So anyway, that's it. We'll be headed up to the track tomorrow morning, see if this made any difference.